Every who down in Whoville loved Castle Noel a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Medina, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think the most likeliable reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's, staring down from his castle with a so Grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Medina beneath was busy now, going to Castle Noel. And they'll be hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow's Christmas. It's practically here! And he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. All the families will come to Castle Noel to see the decorations before Santa's big night. And all the noise, and the noise! It was one thing he hated the least. But then the worst of all, the Castle Noel visitors and the Mediners would sit down to a feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast! Something I can't stand in the least. And they'll feast on Medina pudding and Medina beast! Oh, that roast beef was something I just can't stand in the least. And the more the Grinch thought of this Christmas attraction, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. For 6 years I have put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do. I'll kidnap a Christmas decoration, take it to my castle, and make a Santa sleigh and a reindeer, and put it on top of my van, wearing a Santa Claus outfit. So the Grinch called his dog Scoob, and together they rode to Castle Noel. All the windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. Everything was silent, with all the Castle Noel goodies and magic inside fast asleep. This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Klaus hissed as he climbed the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney a rather tight pitch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck for only once, but a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue with the little stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the castle. He took every decoration and display, from Mark's decorations to Stark's decorations, from Lucas's creations. He stuffed them all in bags and up the chimney. And he slunk to the icebox. He took the feast. He took the castle pudding. He took the castle beast. He stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. Now, grinned the Grinch, I shall stuff up the tree. As the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove, when he heard the small sound like a coo of the dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small Who. It was little Hermione Granger, who was lost in the castle during one visit. She stared at the Grinch and said, Oh, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking the Castle Noel Christmas tree? Why? But you know, that Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie and he thought about quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree. That won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here. As he fed food and helped her way out of the castle. Cindy Lou Who walked home that night. The Grinch closed the door, grabbed the tree, shoved it up the chimney. And the last thing he ever took was the log from the fire. On the walls he'd left nothing but hooks and some wire. And one speck of food he'd left in the castle was a crumb that was even too small for a reindeer. Then he did it to all the other rooms in the castle, leaving crumbs not too small for all the reindeer. It was 15:15 dawn. All the Who still in bed, all the Who still snooze, when he packed it up with his sled. Packed it up with the presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the goodies, the treats, the magic, all the Castle Noel magic he packed up and put in his sleigh, and as he rode it to the tip-top to dump it. Now, here it comes! All the Who's will wake up with their mouths wide open and start bouncing. Boo-hoo! So he paused, and the witch slowly put her hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, and he started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. Could it be so? It was merry. And the Grinch was just shocked. I mean, Castle Noel was never stolen. It came, just like Christmas. Christmas came. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought. Does it come from a store? Maybe Christmas, perhaps. And what happened then? Well, in Medina, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning sight, and he brought back the toys, he brought back the gummy bears, he brought back the knickknacks, the statues, the sculptures, everything Castle Noel created. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the Castle Noel turkey.